Right. Oh, yeah, hell of a coach. Still a hell of a coach. I know he would. Bird would do us something if we had him back. Bird if we had him back. This was good. Yup. Ooh. Now they screwed him, man. Oh yeah, he was off. He got over $100,000 for his firing up there. Bird after Brad's freshman year, he said he was responsible for that video picture. He said he took it. They was all in the school. Stand up for this sucker here. I don't understand. It got nothing to do with color or nothing. I don't understand all the hatred he has. All the things that you know. I don't understand. When I played for him, I got one Right, in that school, yup. Yeah, yeah.
He's still letting coach.
Shoot, I left my headset.
Man.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harvard Arena on the campus of Duke University for the 2018 Metro Classic. Tonight's second game features the Long Island Lutheran Crusaders and the Rutgers Argonauts. It is now time to introduce the starting lineups. First, Long Island Lutheran. At guard, Southwood. Number 11, Andre Carvello. At guard, junior
stole your shit.
Yeah, I was tearing them out. You got them?
Yeah.
At guard, junior, number 10, Jonah Charles. At guard, sophomore, number 2, Richie Reeves. At forward, sophomore, number 5, Jack Martini. And at guard, freshman, number 3, Trey Madison. And coaching the Argonauts is Matt Blue.
I'm all right. I'm gonna be okay. Let's go probably be 260 by the end of the day. You wanna get the ball. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Rutgers Prep in the white uniforms, going from left to right. And we're going to have Long Island Lutheran, who'll be out on the floor in a second here in the all red, trimmed in white, going from right to left.
Let's play ball.
So this game's a little bit different in terms of size of players. Both teams have some guys with 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" on their roster. That was a deep three. So we got some three balls in the game here early. Nice little move going to the basket, strong. Tyson. That's a nice kick. That's a tough one when you start triple teaming the basketball. These wide open jump shots. We got 3 threes to start the game here, Robert.
Yes, Long Island Luther comes in at 18-2. Pretty strong record there for their first 20 games.
And they play a nice schedule too. The wrong one.
And Rutgers Prep comes at a 11-7 and 7-2 in their division. So we look like we may have a good game here. Coming out, both teams have la size, like you said earlier, Roy. Rutgers Prep comes out of that division with Gil St. Bernard. Gil is 7-3 overall, 10-0 in the division, so we'll see them next here. Gil being 10-0 in the division is 17-3 overall. So they're the two front runners in that division, the Skyland Delaware Conference.
And all these guys got two-way contracts, so they're allowed to play like Isaiah White. That's because they traded for D'Angelo, and then you got somebody else. You gave respect. So they took that league. They want you to get a regular contract.
Looks like number 2, Richie, was going to do most of the ball handling here for Rutgers. Get him set into their offense.
Boy, do we have a different kind of ball game here with all the sides of the floor. Man, oh man, oh man. Attacking the basket, dump it off to the big man. You're really going to have to box out here.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? In this type of game, you really got to feed your big when he runs the floor.
Right.
See, one of the things I like about the way the game's been played so far is the officiating. They're not calling a whole bunch of ticky-tack fouls.
Exactly.
And you really don't want that because you want to see the big guys in the game. You want to see your star players in the game rather than picking up early fouls and having to go to the bench.
Wow, now Long Island Luther gets even bigger. With number 44 coming into the game.
Hassan Mustafa is 6'9". He's a junior.
Wow. He does my old patented move. Roll off and go inside. And he comes right in and makes an impact right away.
Right away. Nice little jump hook right there. Leaned in with his left shoulder and shot a little right-handed jump hook. And also he hedged really well right there on the pick and roll. And big fella ran the floor real well. So he's already making an impact on the board.
Yes, he's making an impact already.
Sam has an offensive and a defensive rebound in about less than 60 seconds.
Well, we'll find out if he has the stamina in a little bit here. Another hook. Oh.
They ran a nice hole. He's got to give that up. Long Island's been running some transition baskets, got some easy ones. So yeah, we got a timeout.
Yes, 30-second timeout.
Well, you know, it's a timeout.
No, 30 seconds.
So Rutgers Prep does have some size here, Robert. I think Long Island Lutheran has more size, so they got some guys who can come in and give people a breather. They can get up and down the floor and just kind of wear you out some.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We'll see come third quarter, fourth quarter, how Rutgers Prep feels, because I'm looking over there in that huddle with Long Island Lutheran, man. They got some trees over there.
That they do.
Along with the coach.
So they're switching their screens up top also, Long Island Lutheran.
Yes, they are, yes.
I think number 2, Richie, guard for Rutgers Prep. I think when he penetrated along the baseline, he was expecting one of his teammates to be in that opposite corner, which a lot of people run that set.
Right.
But nobody was there. So there's that baseline penetration with a kick out to the opposite corner.
Yes, I saw that.
Sunny days, open up outside in the back.
Let me go downstairs to see where this place is. They're doing the interviews. I'll be right back.
Should I continue?
Yeah.
And one with a dunk right there. That was nice transition by Long Island Lutheran. They're really getting after it. They feel hungry on the offensive end. That's a tough inbounds play for Rutgers when you've got the ball out of bounds under your own basket and you throw a lob pass up towards half court and it gets stolen because there's really nobody around to help out with some defense in that transition. Completes the old-fashioned, good old three-point play. So I'm just wondering if the length of Long Island Lutheran is bothering the shooters of Rutgers Prep. Number 4 for Long Island Lutheran, Keys. Had a couple transition situations where he probably should have just made a nice little dump-off pass for a finish.
Work defense! Work defense! Work! Work! Hands up!
Nice pass. Well, Long Island's bigs, they run the floor. I'm impressed by their energy. Nice pass. Ooh. Nate Lyles with a backdoor cut. Beautiful pass. And that was an N1 dunk there. Might give Rutgers a little energy, a little confidence, because sometimes guys play with a lot of motion in this game. So number 5 for Long Island Lutheran, Brian Kenyon, just checked in. Tyke Green is getting a little bit of a breather. Gotta love the energy, guys diving on the floor.
All right, let's go, boy.
So it looks like Long Island Lutheran is playing man-to-man on the out-of-bounds there. Wow, good finish by the big fella. Assam, while he was falling, nice little right-handed bucket to finish the quarter. So we've got Long Island Lutheran at 23 and Rutgers 14.
When it comes down to it, Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is size doesn't matter. Whether you're looking for something as big as a Ram ProMaster commercial truck or something in between like a custom Jeep Wrangler or a fuel-efficient Dodge Journey, at Spirit, we've got you covered. And when it comes to your budget, size doesn't really matter either. At Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we've got hundreds of one-of-a-kind vehicles to choose from, guaranteed to fit your needs and your budget. Right now during the summer clearance event, save up to $12,000 off select models.
Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Mike. We're the Boss Brothers here at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Swedesboro, New Jersey.
And we just want to invite you to come check out our huge selection of inventory located in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Everything from the hot Jeep Wrangler to the real sweet Hellcat, the minivans, you name it, we got it. Come check us out.
Our job's to get you 100% approved, so come on down and see us today.
Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're selling excitement.
Spirit.
So we're back to start the second quarter here at Keene University. Long Island Lutheran with the basketball to start this set off. Looks like Rutgers Prep is in a soft 1-3-1. I don't know if they're trapping the corner. Yeah, it looks like they're trapping the corner on that. That's good ball movement by Long Island. And when you're big and long like that, sometimes a 1-3-1 is not as effective. Wow. That's a tough one. Number 2, Frankie Policelli with back-to-back threes in a corner.
Stay low. Stay low.
Yes.
It's a big fella, Assam, stepped out and hedged on the screen, but he reached, picked up his foul. So yeah, so he's got 2 fouls going to the bench right now. Nobody else has any fouls for Long Island. The foul ratio is 3-2.
So can I say this? Why are you telling me that's your job, and what am I supposed to do about it?
There's a nice little ISO by Richie Grieve.
Right now, I don't know, man. I'm frustrated. So, yeah,
So it looks like Rutgers Prep has gone back to a little man-to-man. Good ball fakes there by Frankie for Long Island Lutheran. Wow, nice play. Looked like he was faking to run trail, and the defense kind of just hung out and watched and went right to the rim on that. So my guess is Rutgers Prep is probably a little bit out of their normal game plan because of the length and size of Long Island.
yes, I can contest to that, Roy.
Because I'm sure they'd probably try to get the ball inside a little bit more than right now. It seems like they're settling for a lot of perimeter jump shots. Like he just had a lob pass in on the inbounds play that he... I mean, they're shooting deep now.
And so is Long Island Luther. Wow. Long Island Luther scoring it on here, up by 20, 36-16.
That's 3 threes in the same spot, Robert.
Wow. With 4:59 left here in the first half.
And it's already 20 points.
Yes.
The number 4 T Green. That's about the third time that we've talked about this. He's had some nice penetration. He doesn't seem to be getting his shot off real well.
Right.
A nice little back screen action right there.
Wow.
3 points.
If I were to take a guess, I would say that Long Island Lutheran is probably shooting around 60+% from 3 right now.
Which helps a lot. And then along with the sides.
Oh yeah.
The other 40% is probably a rebound and a putback at this point. So we have a man down. We'll take a short.
13, Deontay.
Yes, we'll end up taking a short break. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
When it comes down to it, Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is size doesn't matter. Whether you're looking for something as big as a Ram Pro.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be $2.37.
Your sign says $1.
Yeah, but that doesn't include fees and added taxes.
Fees and added taxes.
They're all listed on your bill.
Are you kidding me?
There's the line access fee, the standing on my lawn fee, the fresh fruit high cost fee, the poison control surcharge.
Don't pay more for taxes and fees. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
And tips.
Learn more at a T-Mobile store.
All right, where are we at? We back on. All right.
Are we on yet or no?
Yeah, we're on.
You know, Rob, I was looking at Max Preps, and assuming that that is accurate, it looks like Long Island Lutheran, one, they have a tremendous schedule. They have, of their 2 losses, one of them is by 2 points to Christ the King,
Right.
57-55, and then the other one is to the number 1 team in the country, Montverde.
Right.
That was a heavy loss for
right.
them, but you know, that's a tough matchup for them.
Exactly.
So they have some tremendous games that they've played this year.
Mm-hmm. I would love to go up and see them in their state tournament, their city's championship, because they'll probably meet Christ the King again, and I know that was a fabulous game. Let me see.
Yeah, I wonder where that game was. It says Middle Village, New York. So
Yeah, that was at Christ the King.
Okay. But that must have been a great environment
Yes.
for that game.
Yes.
Looks like they beat St. Raymond's.
Yes, they beat St. Raymond's by 30. So
Yeah.
they are legit. Well, I mean, what we're looking at here is nothing to play around with. You have to come in ready.
Violation on red. But the ball went in, so it's all good. Let's see, Rutgers Prep has come out with a little bit of a press here. Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. Wonderful penetration. He got out of a trap here that he kind of stumbled with the ball, and he made a great pass for a finish.
Whoa, nice block.
That's that length.
He took off too early. I know what he wanted to do with it, but it just wasn't there for it.
Yeah, you could see it in his eyes what he wanted to do, but...
Now he got a deflection. Wow, boy, they run the floor. Run the floor.
They do. They see the outlet, passes.
Wow. And Rutgers Prep has to call a timeout with the score. Long Island Lutheran 45, Rutgers Prep 21, and we'll be right back after this timeout.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be
All right, team, listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes. Effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS Network, there's no excuse to miss another play. Now you get out there and you watch some sports.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. After that timeout by Rutgers Prep, trying to capture themselves here, down 24.
So Rutgers Prep is trying to ISO and go with a mismatch here. Because they got Trey Patterson, who's 6'8", being guarded here by Lutheran's number 11, Andre, who's only 6 foot. But I guess it did work out in the long run.
Work defense!
His first team spin.
Work!
Number 12, Pietro Giovanardi is in for Long Island Lutheran.
Work! Got him! Work defense!
Boy, Long Island Lutheran is so active with their hands. So number 2, Richie from Rutgers Prep. I mean, I guess because of the size, he is forced to take jumpers from pretty deep. I haven't seen him play enough. I don't know where his shooting range, his comfort zone is.
Follow it, Tyke!
some guys can shoot from that far out, and maybe he can, but he certainly has to do a little more of this. That was an interesting one there.
Yeah, it was very interesting. So with 1:51 left here in the second quarter, we have a 45-23 score.
Wow.
Long Island Luther. There goes the guard going in. Nice layup there.
Wow, what a heads-up play. See, that's high IQ basketball on that steal. That kid was falling out of bounds. He just tossed it into the back. And it became the front court for the offense. And he's gonna hits the big as he's rolling through. Tremendous guard play right now by Long Island Lutheran. Number 11, Andre, for Long Island is very unselfish. Very unselfish.
If Christ the King beat them, they're up next. No, I'm sorry, they're up tomorrow against Mount Verdi. We may be in for a great game. With Mount Verdi playing a tough game last night, and then they have Gil St. Bernard today, we might see something special tomorrow.
Well, Montverde doesn't have to follow the same rules as the NJSIA rules in New Jersey, because you can't play 3 games in a row.
Right, exactly.
You can play 2, or you can play 4 in 1 week.
Right.
But there are some restrictions about playing games in New Jersey if you're an NJSIA school. So I'm sure Rutgers Prep is not used to getting to the basket like that and then having a guy who's about 3 inches bigger than you defending your shot. Yeah, with the length of Long Island, if you're going to make that pass, you have to throw put a little extra
you got to put more mustard on that. Yeah, a little more mustard too. Wow.
Well, maybe he is a layup guy. Maybe he's not a dunk guy. That's the second time down, but he's smiling as if he should have thrown it down, because I'm sure his boys on the bench over there are going to give him,
they're going to get him
later.
Yeah, they're going to get him. They had 35 seconds left here in the first half with Long Island Luther up 52-23.
Yeah, they've more than doubled their score.
Wow.
That's great. Number 11, Andre, is actually pointing to his teammate and saying, my bad on that pass. Because they just made
teamwork.
Absolutely.
That's teamwork. They understand when they make mistakes. Yes, standing up. Well.
It's wonderful to be accountable as a player, because it's only going to make you a better player, and your teammates start to respect you a lot more. That was a big heads-up play. So we got 4.6. See what they run. Coach is calling out something on the sideline.
Yes, they are. There we have it at the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Long Island Luther 52, Rutgers Prep 23, and we'll be back with second half action shortly.
You can get a free original Chick-fil-A sandwich with your Tuesday at Chick-fil-A Union. The offers now through 12/16. Be sure to visit the concession stand. The concession stand is located outside the station in the hallway.
Hi, Tom. You're really stuck in that rut.
What rut? What are you talking about?
It's clearly a rut.
Really? I thought I was in a groove.
Oh, classic rut thinking.
Huh.
I was once in a rut too, but then I tried chicken for breakfast.
I didn't know I could have chicken for breakfast. How long have I been in here?
Long time.
It is a rut.
Get out of your breakfast rut with a freshly toasted 300-calorie egg white grill, only at Chick-fil-A.
I gotta get out of here.
Hi, my name is Megan Hunter. I'm the owner and director at Groove Dance Fitness Training. We specialize in dance cardio and different genres of music. We also specialize in nutrition, meal plans, and meal prep service. So if you're ready to get fit, come rock with us.
Today's cable TV model is broken. Long-term contracts, exploding bundles, and horrible customer service. But what other choice is there? The cable companies just don't get it.
We are going to redefine a stupid, broken, arrogant industry.
We're bringing T-Mobile to TV, delivering a next-generation TV service for home or on the go, giving consumers real choice in an outdated industry. It's time for another revolution. Get ready to cut the cord.
ready, right?
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we all good to go, right?
All right, Robert, we are back in action here. Rutgers Prep basketball. I want to make a comment about the closing play of the first half.
And what is that?
And that is for you younger guards, there was 4 seconds to take the basketball out of bounds, and the guard for Long Island Lutheran made a nice pass and took, I don't know, about 4 or 5 dribbles and got a floater. Now, it didn't go in, but he got a floater the full length of the floor with 4 seconds to go to end the half. So that just goes to show you that, if you have some poise with the basketball, if you're under control, there's a lot of things you can accomplish in a short period of time.
Yes.
So imagine having 7 or 8 seconds. You can really, get whatever you want. That's about the first clean look I've seen now in about 7 or 8 minutes of game time.
Rutgers prep foul number 3, Trey Patterson, the second. Team's first foul, second half.
Nice little out of bounds play for Long Island.
Stop defense.
We got back-to-back threes here by Rutgers Prep. Wow. Frankie knocking it down.
That's the twins from Bishop O'Clock.
Really?
Mitchell twins. That's what they are. Yeah, I know. I knew you looked familiar.
Kill it. Take that. Got him. Finish, boy.
Wow.
Well, that answers a question where he just don't do layups.
Yes, it is. Now that's totally different than his last 2 passes.
Yes.
That was one dribble from way above the three-point line and a monster dunk. Maybe he freshened up his legs at halftime.
Yes.
Had some Gatorade or something in the locker room because he certainly felt good on that one. There's a loose ball foul with a push from behind.
Rutgers prep foul number 3, Trey Patterson, his third, team's second.
Wow, nice finish by Andre.
I'm tripping. I'm about to score.
Foul of 12, Nate Miles, his second, team's third.
So Long Island's taking the basketball out of bounds under their own basket. Wow. Nice move, but couldn't finish.
Wow.
That's just sheer athleticism. Does he have a repeat performance? Now the finish is just
He went back to the lady.
That's all right. That's what we call a strong layup.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-point bucket, so. I'm sure that's what Richie.
You see signs of goodness from Rutgers Prep, but
absolutely.
You know, with the length and the speed of this Long Island Lutheran team, they just can't compare to that.
Well, I haven't seen all the New Jersey public schools play, but I'm sure Long Island Lutheran would certainly be ranked.
Oh, no doubt. Yes.
Especially with their length, their size, their ability.
Don't let him take that shot. Work, defense. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Rebound.
Wow.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Coach for Long Island, John Buck, wasn't too happy with his defensive effort on that last play.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
Well, I really like this Long Island Lutheran team.
Yes, I love them.
Their guard play is tremendous. Their bigs run the floor.
So we're getting ready to see Paul Milkey in a little bit here, Roy. Have you seen him this year yet from Gil St. Bernard?
I have not.
Well, they're going to see something special. I know they're playing Mount Verde, but this young man has a lot of basketball game in him. He doesn't back down from anybody.
I like that. Well, I guess we'll find out what type of player he is going against.
Yes,
number
we
one
will.
team in the country.
Yes.
And you know, you can't put too much pressure on anybody because it's hard to dominate a game,
right?
Especially playing the number one team by yourself. You have to have some help.
Right.
So if he has some help, then it'll be interesting to see how that works out. That was a great charge there.
Yeah, it was by the big man.
Yeah, by the big man, number 13. It's interesting to see big fellas taking charges.
Exactly.
Because a lot of them just block shots, but he can do both.
And what a bloody nose. He's the one who got injured earlier in the first half.
Yeah, he had blood running down the side of his nose to his ear because of the way he was positioned on the floor, but he looks good now. You got a little back screen for a shuffle cut there. A little flex cut, they call it, left-handed hook. Comes Hassan Mustafa, the big fella.
Number 44, Hassan Mustafa, is in for the Crusaders. Number 45, Zach Martini is in for the Argonauts.
So we're starting to get a little crowded in here now, Roy, for this. As I look behind me, the crowd is starting to fill up a little bit there for the number one team in the country about to take the floor. Mount Verde Academy from out of Florida. Coached by the legendary Coach Boyle.
Ooh, nice little move.
Nice move.
That's a big time move right there. Looked over his right shoulder and then turned to his left in a little jump hook. It's nice to see a big kid go old school in the post. Because everybody now is a hybrid player.
Yes.
You know, they can play all spots on the floor. That was close.
Number 22, Noah Harris is in for Rutgers Prep.
Looks like they were getting ready to ISO and stop in the post on that last one. Wow, nice move, no dribble, left-handed hook. I'm impressed. Nice pass.
Jonah Charles. 1 minute.
Mustafa stayed active on the glass here.
Yes, he's very active.
Very active. He knew he couldn't grab it, so I figured he'd find his teammate. Getting ready to close out the quarter. I thought he lost it on that one.
Number 1. Hallway is in the Rutgers crowd. Number 4. Tyke Green is in.
So I know Monteverdi is next. I see a couple of the guys. They just went into the locker room.
Yes, they are. They're next. And
they've got great size.
The anticipation is building.
Crusaders foul number 11, Andre Carmelo, his 13th second.
Big fella put his hand up.
Come out.
Committed a foul, yeah.
Mustafa, his 13th third. Nate Lyles has 2 shots.
Like as I go through the Mount Verde website, I'm looking at this campus. Who in the world wouldn't want to go there? It's unbelievable. Luxurious atmosphere, looks like.
I mean, you're in Florida. Wow.
Yeah. You're in Florida. Yeah, that does help a lot. Does help a whole lot.
You don't have all those pine trees down there creating all that pollen in the air we have around here.
Yeah.
You have the beautiful palm trees instead.
So here we are with 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Long Island Lutheran up 67-42. That's the end of the third quarter. Long Island Lutheran 67. Rutgers Prep 42. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this break.
I'll take a lemonade.
That'll be $2.37.
Your sign says $1.
Yeah, but that doesn't include fees and added taxes.
Fees and added taxes.
They're all listed on your bill.
Are you kidding me?
There's the line access fee, the standing on my lawn fee, the fresh fruit high cost fee, the poison control surcharge.
Don't pay more for taxes and fees. With T-Mobile One, taxes and fees are now included. 4 lines, $40 each. All unlimited, all in.
And tips.
Learn more at a T-Mobile store.
So we're starting the fourth quarter here. Long Island Lutheran is up by 25. And they're still running great sets here.
Yes, they are.
Wide open look.
Frankie Green has 2 shots. Number 1, Tyson Etienne is in for Long Island Lutheran.
So Long Island has stretched the lead to 26, and foul ratio, we got Rutgers with 6 fouls.
Nice little move there.
Absolutely, and Long Island Lutheran has 3 fouls. So the officials are letting them play.
Yes, letting them play.
They're just not calling the baby ticky-tack foul.
Exactly.
Noah Harris has 2 shots. Number 2, Frankie Moliselli is in for the Crusaders.
Hey, my son Andrew was just trying to get on and watch the game, man. Can you hook me up with a link or whatever to send to him?
Just send it to him. Text it to him.
Wow, nice finish, controlling his body there. Well, nice penetration by Zach there. Nice little shot fake. Got his defender, Jig Mustafa up in the air. But then he penetrated in and had a shot and passed it. Should have just taken that little 4-foot floater.
Tell you, man, he really hustles.
Well, Mustafa,
yes.
big fella, he
Mustafa
does.
really hustles.
He does. He breaks his butt. In fact, I remember the first quarter when he first got in.
Yes, how he changed the tempo of the game.
Zach Martini has 2 shots for Rutgers.
And he's still in here, and he still has a lot left.
You know, it's always nice as a coach to have a guy come in off the bench with some energy, or just give you some great depth.
Number 10, Jonah Charles is in.
I remember when we went to the sectional final 2 years ago. I had a kid coming in off the bench, Taro, and I pretty much thought when he came in the game, he brought so much energy and so many different things to our team that we actually became better when he was on the floor.
Right.
And the only reason why I didn't start him is because he was getting into foul trouble the first 5 games of the season in the first 3 minutes. So I figured if we can buy some time with him on the bench,
right,
maybe he'd finish out the quarter and stuff. You got guys active on the glass down there.
Possession arrow belongs to Rutgers.
Long Island's got 3, 6, 8 guys battling for rebounds.
Must be very nice. I mean,
absolutely.
As a coach, you love that. Yeah, the place is filling up, Roy. Not quite like yesterday's game, but yesterday's game it was packed all the way to the top in here for the Roselle Montverde game.
Well, it still might fill up. Oh, good look. Good look. Nice pass. I'm surprised that got through.
foul over on there on the Long Island Lutheran bench.
Yeah, one of the players down the end of the
Said something.
down the end of the bench. He didn't like the fact that his teammate went to the basket. He felt the whistle should have been blown, but he did blow the whistle. Only got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
At least in his mind, it's the wrong guy.
Jonah Charles has 2 shots.
So, a little more talk about Mount Verde. The last couple years, they've had Ben Simmons. Before that, they had Joel Embiid. Now they're playing for the Sixers. The process has grown down there. Now it looks like they're doing something. And now you got other guys. I mean, looking at going there is now that's the hotbed. Boyle leaves St. Patrick's, goes down there. He's making a great salary in Florida, loving it. The coach's dream. Who would not want their son to go to something like that where they would get a great opportunity? Because I can say a few years ago when Cesar Ruiz from Camden, top center in the state, Rutgers ranked him as one of the number 1 top centers in the country. Okay. He went down there, fell in love with it. Now he's at Michigan starting as a freshman. Well, he'll be a sophomore next year. I mean, you hate to see these kids leave their home, but when you have an opportunity like that, Roy, I mean, do you really pass up on it, or you know, you have to kind of sort of take it?
I think if your kid's at that level of a player, nice pass. Look at the big fella running the floor. I love it. Yeah, I think if your son is at that level, they're just not a regular high school team. You know, they get a chance to practice a lot more.
Right, you
than
get your own trainer.
Just the 3.5 months of the season. And you get to play through the end of March in different showcases. So you're not playing. New Jersey limits you to 26 games plus the playoffs.
Right.
So you're playing a lot more than 26 games if you're going down there. Plus you're playing against high-level competition. You're playing with guys that are good. So you're the best kid in your town or in your area. You go there, you're not the best kid. You're competing for a spot all the time, constantly. It's only going to make you a better player.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. It's not as sad in some ways. You know, you need the kids you grew up with, play with, but also you're putting yourself in a situation to where, you know, the next level could really be there for you.
Absolutely. And you know, some of the kids who are at a high level in New Jersey, they're playing on the AAU circuit with some of the bigger teams that are sponsored.
Yes.
Like a Nike team or an Adidas or an Under Armour team. Or sponsored by some of the pro athletes. Good hustle, big fella.
Wow.
So they're not just your average high school.
Right.
It's not really a public high school situation.
Yes, Mount Verde, IMG is another one.
Yep.
You know, like I said, that's what Cesar Ruiz went to, IMG. They're in that category. As a matter of fact, IMG took a couple players from Mount Verde's last year's team.
Okay.
But then Boyle just reads right up. He has the Mitchell twins who played at Bishop O'Laughlin last year out of Maryland. They were just freshmen and sophomores. I've seen them play, and now to see them with Mount Verde, wow! And they come back next year. They're like 6'10", you know. So he's getting the talent down there, and they're really giving them what they need to go to the next level. And you see it with the guys who he's put in the league now. I think he's got a lot more coming because his son now is coaching the post-grad team. So he's gearing his son up for when he walks away, for his son to be in that position, coaching and perhaps taking over the program the way it looks.
Well, I'm sure his son will do very well. It's always good as an assistant coach, whether you're family or not, to work with someone who's very experienced, very knowledgeable, someone who's respected. because, you know, when you have a team like that, you can be a great X and O guy, but at the same time, you have to be able to manage the kids and the high level of talent, because every kid who's at that level wants the basketball.
Right, exactly.
And they have an ego, and I'm not saying it in a negative way, but they have an ego that they're a really good player, and you want that in your kids. They feel very confident in themselves, so you have to also be able to manage that.
His first team 7. Trey Patterson has 2 shots.
I wonder how Monteverdi would match up with St. Benny's of New Jersey.
I thought they were matched up earlier in the year, but I'm not sure.
Maybe we can check their schedule real
I'm
quick.
going to check that real quick.
Or maybe
here.
they'll be in the Dicks.
The Dicks, they might get
that
there this
classic
year.
at the end of March.
But they might get there this year.
That's 3 points for Pietro Giovanardi.
So Long Island Lutheran has given some of their reserves some quality playing time here. And the kids are just as physical, just as defensive minded. They move the ball just as well. Well, the intensity again still is tremendous. There were 30 seconds left, and Long Island Lutheran was going after a loose ball as if it was tie score. And go behind them. There you go.
Well, looking at this, yeah, they beat Long Island Lutheran 70-42.
Yeah.
I see. And they did not play. They beat Simeon from out of Chicago by 2. That was a barn burner.
Oh yeah. Is that Matter Day from New Jersey? Oh no, Santa Ana.
California, yes. And they beat Finley by 2, which they play just about every year. So no, they did not play St. Benedict's. But here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the ball game. The Long Island Lutheran winning 84, Rutgers Prep 55. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be signing off right now. This is Rob Page and Roy Heck. And it's all about sports. We'll be getting ready for the highlight game of the night. Monteverdi Academy from Florida versus Bill St. Bernard here out of New Jersey. So sign back in with us for more action in about 25 minutes.